Wasabi. Well, so today, I wanted to talk about being a sucker for love. A sucker for love, man. Yeah, I've been that kind of guy all my life, man. Like ever since I can remember, I was always like gravitating towards women. Like everything I did revolved around women, and it still does. Let's not fool ourselves. Like my new haircut. Let's not fool ourselves, man. Like we kind of live our lives through women, as they say. I mean, it's very hard to shake it off. It's really hard. So now it's not as intense. You know, I don't go out of my way to pursue women as I used to, but it's always there. It's always a tendency. It's almost like it's almost like when dogs become aggressive. Like it's somewhere in their nature they got that wolf in them. So the same with us. It's really hard to shake it off. Like especially during summer. Like there's so much um material. Let's say you know. There's so much new material and recycled material that you're just you're just overwhelmed by the whole symphony of beautiful creatures. It's just so. But I guess that is the nice part. When you're just contemplating and you're just admiring the beauty, the creation of God. It's just God's creation. The female aspect of God's creation, right? Which makes the world go round, really. Yeah, for better or for worse, man. That's just how it is, I think. Um, but there is also the other side of unrequited love, I think they call it, right? Yeah. I sometimes my English, well, doesn't flow properly. I've been in Spain for too long. But yeah, so when you're younger, when I was younger, I remember suffering a lot because of unrequited love, and it was very easy to fall in love, fall in love. Yeah. It's more of an infatuation, really, if you think about it. I mean, because nowadays I can look at a beautiful woman, and just think, wow, it's almost like listening to a great song. It's like, wow, what a work of art, but I don't lose my focus so much. I'm able to detach myself from that impact, that initial impact of beauty. Whereas in the past it was like you just would become drunk. It's just like being drunk. Now not so much. Not so much. I'm really glad that this is the case. Because if it weren't for this, man, life would just be unbearable. It would just be unbearable, really. If we had to like be driven by pussy like day in and day out. I mean, it would just be unbearable. So it's a good thing that we kind of evolve and kind of grow out of that. Although not entirely. Not entirely. I think it's not possible to grow out of it entirely. But we're able to mitigate it into not let it cause so much trouble. I think that is the yeah. It's like having a fucking like a clinical chronic disease. You know, where you have to live with it. You know, like it doesn't kill you, but you gotta live with it. Maybe take some medication or whatever, but you gotta live with it. Unfortunately, that drive is always there. You know, maybe it has to do with reproduction. You know, I mean, deep inside we want to spread our seed. You know, if we could, we would just be fornicating all day long. You know, or at least for the better part of every morning or every night, you know, because nighttime is it's more fun, you know. I don't know about you, but I prefer to do the deed when it's dark. You know, it's more exciting. Yeah. So what do we do? What do we do? No, like that song. What is it called? Alone Again, Naturally. That Irish song, beautiful song. Yeah, yeah, that's a really good song. I would have to learn it. I would have to learn it. It tells a really interesting, maybe not interesting, but it, it's not so much the story, but the feelings that it evokes. You know. Yeah. Why did he desert me in my hour of need? And truly I'm empty. And I can't sing for shit. Alone again, naturally. In a little while from now, if I'm not feeling any less shy, I promise myself I'll visit a nearby town. It's a catchy little song. I remember drinking to that song, man. I would drink. Oh my god. Yeah, man, that song, if you're drinking, ooh, that song really brings it home. It's one of my go-to songs, you know, when I was really happy. But I don't drink anymore, man. Not for now. Not for now. We'll see. We'll see about later, you know, but drinking is it's not it's not a good business, man. Drinking is drinking is like chasing your tail, you know, like and hoping to find something, you know. Um but we can't really kick the habit, right? I mean, as a civilization, we can't do that because, well, I mean, the population would just plummet. You know, I mean, it's already declining. Imagine if people were not boozing it, man. Well, where would you get the motivation to make babies, man? You know, like without alcohol, man. You know, I mean, we are horny as it is, you know, and we don't need much motivation, but alcohol certainly makes it easier. Not only for guys, but especially for women, you know, because we're always ready. And so with guys, the woman looks 10 or 20 times as attractive when you're drinking, right? And for the woman, well, she's not as uptight, you know, she's not thinking so much about her reputation, she's not thinking so much about what you're gonna think, or trying to save face, or yeah, she just allows herself to be naughty, you know. There are a lot of whiskey babies, a lot of fucking babies that are born as a result of, well, we had a lot to drink, you know, might as well do something. Yeah, what's one to do, man? What's a guy to do? But no, man, drinking. I mean, as much as I like it, as much as I love drinking, I think it's it's a tough business. You know, it's much easier to be sober. You know, like it takes a lot of energy. You know, it really drains you, man. Being not so much the drinking part, but the hangover, the drinking part too. It's too. It's too much. It's almost like getting blue balls. You know, like you drink and it's almost like an empty promise. You know, like you get this euphoria that rushes through your, your being, and it's just a false promise. It doesn't go anywhere. And then you get. It's almost like getting hungry for no reason. Like it's almost like you smell the food, but you don't get to eat it. You know. So it's not cool. I guess when you're younger, it's cool because your body can take it, and you need some motivation. But later on, it's just an empty promise, and it's. I mean, it's better to live in the present, because when you're stuck in the past, sometimes drinking can be a bridge to the past, because you idealize the past too much, and you want to reminisce, and you want to think about the past, and yeah, I don't think it's a good. I mean, it feels good while it's happening, but it's just a fucking ghost, man. It's just a ghost. You gotta drop the ghost, as they say. You know, not drop. Give up the ghost. Give up the ghost. Whew. I think I need some food, man. My energy level is coming down because I woke up early today. Oh. I was playing that song. Really nice song, man. ¿Qué te vas? Hoy en mi mañana vi pasar. No, ni, no, no. No, ni, no, 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 no. I can't sing for shit, but wow, that song is beautiful, man. Really good song. I can play part of the verse. te vas. Bueno, pues ya está. Good song.